Well, over the last few shows, we've talked about Chrysler and the lack of new product over the last couple of years, but that's all changing with a whole slew of new product coming onto the marketplace. Leading the charge was the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it has been rewarded with huge sales over the last few months. Well, we're here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, test driving a whole bunch of other Jeep products. The one vehicle we're going to focus on is the Jeep Compass. This has been a great seller in Canada because it's the cheapest compact utility with four-wheel drive, starting at $18,900. It's done very well over the last few years, but now there's significant updates. It looks very different, and we're going to check it out off-road. Jackson Hole, Wyoming is a stunning location. Surrounded by mountains, this early hunting and trapping area is now home to world-class ski resorts and the Grand Teton National Park. It's also a perfect place to showcase the ruggedness of the latest batch of Jeep products. Jeep was eager to highlight their latest updates, most notably the Jeep Compass compact SUV. The Compass has migrated in styling closer to the Grand Cherokee than the Liberty, which has a Wrangler-inspired design. The front grille and headlights are in perfect proportion to the Grand Cherokee, and by lifting the suspension and adding lower body cladding, the Compass now has more attitude. Along with the latest products from Chrysler, the Jeep Compass has a much more refined interior, including the Jeep steering wheel and softer touch materials. We didn't just drive off-road, but over some very scenic highways. Well, the Compass and the cousin Patriot, the Jeep models, have always been attractive to Canadians because they offer just the right size. They're in between a compact car and a compact SUV. But the great thing is you get that four-wheel drive that Jeep was legendary for as standard equipment, and they really are a nice vehicle for the Canadian climate. So how does this new Compass feel to drive? Well, it really mirrors the new style on the outside. It looks more upscale and refined, and that's really how this vehicle feels. We're cruising along in beautiful Wyoming, absolutely gorgeous country, and we're on snow-covered roads. We've got ripples and bumps on the road and ruts as well, but it's a very smooth and relaxed ride and comfortable as well. So it's nice to see that they paid attention to not just the inside and put some lipstick on this car. They've actually drilled down and modified the suspension to give it a much more sophisticated feel, so you get the best of both worlds. You get the ability of a Jeep, and you get the nice on-road complement as well.
With the major upgrades that we've done with this vehicle, we've been able to achieve two key things. Firstly, from a styling perspective, we've really linked it back to Jeep, and we've picked up some of the styling of Grand Cherokee. But in terms of its capability, for the first time, we will have a trail-rated Compass. It's been lifted an inch, it carries the badge, it has great capability off-road and in inclement weather as well, so it's truly a Jeep.
Through the mud, snow, and slop, the Compass was able to navigate some rutted and impressive terrain. The trail-rated edition gets a smaller front air spoiler to help with approach angles, plus the higher ride height is perfect for light off-road duty. It's not likely that hardcore off-roaders will turn to the Compass over, say, a Wrangler, but it's good to know that this compact SUV can handle our tough Canadian climate. Well, 2011 marks the 70th anniversary of Jeep, definitely one of the most iconic American brands, and finally it's getting the attention it deserves. The new Grand Cherokee's been a home run, and it looks like the attention to the other vehicles like this new Compass definitely is heading in the right direction. Don't worry, when we get back home, maybe after a little bit of skiing here, we'll give it a full review.
To see how much the Compass has improved, see both reviews on our website at drivingtelevision.com.